What stupid can you do that's going to affect your lawsuit? I get questions like this every day, and the truth is the answers aren't always what people think. Because it's not just about what you do, it's about how it looks, how it's documented, and how it affects your recovery and your credibility. We get to the stage of trying to settle your case, and the defense attorneys whip out photos or videos of my clients doing things that they told their doctors they couldn't do. Don't do these things. I'm Mike Morse, and we've helped over 100,000 clients get the justice they deserve. Let me walk you through some things that really matter so you can protect yourself and your case from the start. If I go back to work, will that hurt my case? If your doctor says you shouldn't return to work yet, but you want to and you do anyway, it can be used against you. Now I get it, you might need the money, you might want to feel normal again, but before you make that decision, talk to your doctor. You can tell them, hey, I want to go back to work. What can I do safely? And if your doctors agree, make sure those restrictions are in writing and documented. Then talk to your employer about adjusting your duties. That way you're protecting your health and your case. What you don't want to do is ignore medical advice, go back to work, and then try to explain it later, or even worse, get hurt again. That never works out well. Next, I hear questions all the time about vacations. I'm not saying you can't go on vacation, but you need to think about how it looks and how it's documented. Did you fly to Florida, rent a scooter, and spend most of the trip sitting at dinner while your family went sightseeing? Or did you hike mountains in Costa Rica with a GoPro strapped to your chest and post it all over the internet? There's a big difference, and I guarantee the insurance company will try to paint the worst version of you, even if it was innocuous and innocent. So here's what you do. Save your plane tickets, your reservations, and your receipts. Keep any documentation that shows your limitations. If you requested a wheelchair, canceled excursions because you weren't up to it, maybe some photos that show how you were actually living, not just the Instagram version. And maybe, most importantly, don't go if you're not ready. No vacation is worth hurting your body or your case. Now, let's talk about the biggest one I get, not listening to your doctor. This is the one that trips people up the most. Your doctor says, don't lift more than 20 pounds. Then you're caught on video lugging cases of soda out of a Costco. This is not some conspiracy theory that the insurance companies are following you. They are absolutely following you. Maybe right now. I have story after story of my clients going against their doctor's restrictions and getting up on their roofs, or going to the grocery store and carrying heavy bags, or playing sporting activities that they say they can't play, or they say no driving and the insurance company gets surveillance of you driving your car. None of these things should be done if you can't do them, or if your doctors tell you you shouldn't be doing those. Don't be that person. Does this affect your case? Absolutely, every single time. And it gets worse if you lie about it in your deposition. But even if you're honest, yeah, I drove a couple of times, it still hurts, just a little bit less. So here's what I tell my clients. If you do go against medical advice, tell your doctor. Tell them, I tried this, it hurt like hell, and I paid for it the next day. That's honesty. And that's better than pretending it never happened. Because medical records don't just guide your treatment, they tell your story. So, does it affect your lawsuit? If it affects you, yes. If it affects your health, your recovery, or your credibility, yes. That's why I always say, listen to your doctor, document everything, and be honest. You only get one body, and you only get one shot at your case. There's no amount of money that makes up for a lifetime of pain. So take care of yourself first. If you've been injured, every decision counts. And the most important one is who you hire to represent you. Call 855-MIKE-WINS and we'll take care of the rest.